We begin tonight at 5:30 with this heartbreaking story of a family trying to come to terms with the death of their 2-month-old son in a daycare.
Andrea Moorhead is back here tonight with their caution for all other parents about using an unlicensed daycare. Andrea?
Yes, Scott and Ann, the parents of this newborn say they haven't heard from their provider since their son's funeral, when she actually asked them for a daycare payment. While they want to know more details about exactly what happened, they also want to save other parents from experiencing the horrible pain.
He was always smiling, so happy. He was just that picture perfect son for our family.
The parents will never forget their happy little boy, Connor. But 5 months ago, he died at a Tipton daycare.
It was the worst phone call ever got, probably.
I knew something was wrong when she was calling me because she's never called me before. And she said, Connor's not breathing, and I just hung up.
They took Connor to the hospital, where he later died.
I had this huge knot in my throat, and I just had the feeling that he wasn't going to make it.
His caregiver, Jessica Moss, said she fed the newborn, then laid him face down in a crib. 20 minutes later, she found him not breathing. The coroner says he died from positional asphyxia from unsafe sleeping conditions.
She put him in a room that was about 80 degrees. It was a sunroom in the middle of the day on the east side of the house where the sun was beating in the window at that time. Put a blanket, not literally covering him, but from his waist down so his legs were covered. It was a heavier blanket.
What makes this situation even worse is that Moss is their cousin who had watched 2 of their other children before.
It wasn't like we were entrusting someone else that we had no idea. She was a family member who, we trusted to keep Connor safe and care for our son, and that didn't happen.
They also say she was taking care of 11 other children at the same time. The family is speaking out to warn other parents about using unlicensed daycares.
Any situation that you don't think is safe, double check and check again, because it probably isn't.
Now they say he's an angel with hopes and dreams that will go unfulfilled.
Our son and Connor were Irish twins. They were 11 months apart. They were both named after Wrigley Field, and they were supposed to be best friends and growing up together playing baseball.
Now, we certainly thank the family for sharing their story tonight during, as you can imagine, what was a very difficult time for them. Also, as for Moss, the state has now ordered her to close her home daycare. No word yet on a court date. Of course, we'll keep you updated. Scott.
All right, Andrea, thank you. In licensed daycares here in Indiana, the child-to-staff ratio is determined by the age mix of the group. So for infants under 16 months, there can be 4 babies for every 1 worker. With a mix of infants and toddlers, as long as 2 of the 6 children are 16 months old and walking, there can be 6 kids for every 1 worker. Now, in an age group with no more than 3 infants, there can be 10 children for 1 staffer. And when the kids are 3 years old and older, there can be 12 kids to every 1 caregiver.